Vamos a ver cómo le voy a bajar el volumen a esto. Bueno, le voy a aumentar el volumen al micrófono. Y ahora se me oye bien. Yo le doy a actualizar y tiene problema cuando se actualice. Episodio 1, reiniciar en inglés, así mismo. Ah, así mismo en inglés. Okay. Gracias. Y entonces episodio 1. Ok, más o menos. ¿Qué color? ¿Rojo, amarillo, morado, azul? ¿Cuál creen que le queda mejor? Yo inicié este canal hace 2 años, más o menos. Pero duré 1 año, casi 2, o sea, solamente duré un tiempecito. No hay verde. Y solamente, o sea, yo retomé el canal este año, ya que antes yo subí un video 3 al año como mucho, y de ahí lo dejé abandonado. Oigan, hasta que fin hice un directo después de tanto tiempo. Ok, pues azul entonces. Yo quería transmitir este juego por Twitch, pero mi internet es tan malo que ni para eso da.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself
si ustedes lo ven bien,
changed forever.
Está perfecto.
The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Se ve bien, William, cabrón.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori.
Import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
A ver qué hago. I never
It's hard not to become the mask.
Total, ya ni lo estoy
I
escuchando.
couldn't believe it. We are what we do, after all. With you, I question whether Batman is the cover or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
¿Cómo así que no es solo la cinemática del juego que la...
The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Ah, bueno. Lockwood, hack, Maury, a ver, security. No hay más nadie, bueno. Vamos a esto aquí entonces, porque ni yo mismo sé cómo es que va esta
He has a
vaina.
reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Bueno, vámonos con este que tiene más
I'm
sesión.
hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing
O
we
sea,
want is for him
cuando
to know
inicié
you're
ahora, sí estaba en español.
We're in.
Y
You should be able to pick up audio
en
from
la
Maury's
tarde,
phone.
antes de,
Is
o
everyone
sea, en la
enjoying
tarde,
themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell
yo
anyone with
iba
the bad
a ver cómo era el juego y
It's only a
tal,
matter
pero
of time
decidí
before it
esperar
gets too
a
shabby.
una noche para empezar a transmitir.
Try
Y
to blend
ahora
in.
hay que me dé problema, pero no. Vamos a seguir así.
So, I've been
Si
sitting
esto
over
se
there
torna
wondering,
largo,
what's
haré
Bruce Wayne doing in a
una
place like
pequeña
this?
serie.
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
A ver, no.
Someplace where only high rollers go.
Don't tell
Bueno,
me
vamos a
about
esa.
Here under.
Undercover, qué sé yo qué. ajá.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
¿Sí se oye?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end.
All that begins. Who am I?
Es
I
que
don't give
mis
a damn.
audífonos están
I
medio
proved
dañados.
10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Oh.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates
If
me?
Hello?
that's him, you'd better get...
Please get away from me. Now,
what?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you?
No.
An easy one.
Pero voy a, o
What
sea,
question
si
can you never
esto no
answer
se torna
yes to?
largo, voy a
I don't
empezar a
give a crap, let's
transmitir,
go.
o sea, un juego de
The
Walking Dead,
correct
no sé si es la
is,
demo.
are you dead?
El juidero, cuánta tripa, cuánta sangre.
Now, let's get started.
Pero ni en el caso se hace un atentado así.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves. Get back inside, or I'll...
Hey, yo.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? On quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Bueno, el juego que más me gusta son varios. Está algunos de Dragon Ball, algunos de Naruto, Fortnite.
Please,
we can make the Last of Us.
Anything you want.
Pero el que más le estoy dedicando tiempo es a Fortnite.
This is what happens when you back out
no
of
hay
a deal
de
with
otra,
me.
hay que mejorar.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
Pew, pew, pew.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant men to
Bueno,
madness.
en este caso sería darle a eso.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
It's in there. Oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
República Dominicana, ¿y tú? Joan Grajales.
Don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else. Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to
Eso,
take
pero
out
cuánta
the
cosa hay
guard
que ver.
first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Tituán acá. Me gustaría ir un día a Colombia. A ver cómo es eso para allá.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint?
Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
A ver qué hago. ¿Dar un golpe o el frontal de no sé qué, no sé cuánto? Vamos a golpear, que fue para eso que vinimos.
Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
Pues mira, pueden matar, viejo.
I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Me encanta este tipo de juegos que... Bash, Grave... Oh, fuck. Duré demasiado para pensar. Tito a diablo, pero dale paso.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
No!
Diablo. Ni en Fortnite disparan tan rápido. Ni ti fue. Ok, vamos allá.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Headshot.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
No, yo juré que él iba en plan
I've heard stories in the
de
streets
una
about you,
trompa.
Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since...
Ni un puñetazo de eso.
since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Clever, but not smart enough.
Yeah.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day. street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
¿Y entonces qué pretenden que uno haga?
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
That's cheating!
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself. Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
También que las mujeres de Colombia son bonitas también.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Caja de oficio, Batman, the enemies wait. Fue el primer episodio, ¿verdad que sí?
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all
Ya
told.
está dicho. Cuando tenga dinero voy para allá.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help tracking him down. We got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open their doors to them, give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty. Does this one speak?
Just say what you want to say.
With pleasure. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work down in Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Things could have gone better.
That's an understatement. The GCPD don't have the training to deal with me.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
I know it doesn't feel like you, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman. My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Special Agent Manifesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
Como yo no entiendo nada de esta vaina.
What kind of Riddler?
Yo vamos a la que yo entiendo. Esto es con examen, por lo menos un examen te lo ponen en español.
I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Mira que bien, tus videos tienen más visitas que los míos. Sin relajo.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go,
Gotham's your
city. I respect that. I'm not here to step on any toes. Treat me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all. I just wanted to let you know where I stand.
I'm not territorial, Wally. There's room in Gotham for both of us.
¿Cuándo que pienso acabar este capítulo? Fue este episodio. Episodio 1. En fin. El enigma. Ya. Aquí quedó todo. Ay, Jesús María Santísima, esto sí dura. Un momento, antes de seguir, settings, audio display, no, gameplay. Volver al menú. A ver si puedo poner esta vaina en español, porque así uno no disfruta el juego tal cual. ¿Y cómo se llama tu canal? Español, audio adaptable, sí. Aplicar. Ok, actualizando contenido. Por esa la mierda que cuando le doy a descargar la vaina de pack de idiomas, esta vaina tiene un error, diablo. Y si le doy a cancelar. Ok, aquí está todo español, pero cuando entro al juego, al episodio, entonces todo está en inglés. Continúo con el episodio 1. Y si le doy a cancelar, como quiera. Fuck. En el de subir cosas de risa y tal. Si eso es el episodio 1, ya no me quiero imaginar los otros. Pero nada, vamos a seguir con esta vaina en inglés entonces. Javi. Así mismo se pronuncia. Javi 999.
What an eventful evening.
Fortnite.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus.
Eso yo no creo que esta vaina sea una demo. Es una demo, esa es la demo más completa que yo he visto. De ambiente, clásica, jazz, ambiental ya. Para estar en calma.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
¿Qué coño es eso?
Selena. She'll stay away if she knows what's
Que
good
le
for her.
partí en el ojo a alguien, qué sé yo qué, sé yo cuánto, eso también le partí en el ojo a alguien, eso se le cayó mucho chiste. Sube Free Fire, me han dicho que... O sea, me han recomendado que suba eso porque soy buen jugador y tal, pero es que los videos que yo subo los tengo que subir sin audio porque grabo con unos audífonos Bluetooth.
I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
Y tampoco el sonido del
There's
juego,
plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
O sea, es un video sin sonido. Y los dos que subí fue con música sin copyright.
Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about
Bueno,
me.
si tienes algún amigo que juegue Fortnite, dile
Código
THEBRIANGAMER16 en la tienda, eso te va a dar suerte.
I can try. Why don't you take a break, Alfred? I can do the homework.
A mí me la ha dado.
Leave all the fascinating reading to
Gané
you. I think not.
5 partidas hoy.
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Código. Vamos a este, que fue lo primero en aparecer.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government
¿Qué
officials.
rango eres?
Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
$120. Este tipo se parece al de la película el hombre gigante de hierro. A ese se parece ese tigre.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
No.
Gotham's original costume criminal.
A veces es que los suscriptores ven lo directo y tal.
I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine found.
Y no dos.
Why come back to Gotham?
Voy a hacer un directo subiendo a Heroic. Un directo, si yo ni sé hacer directo en teléfono. Voy a hacer un video. Voy a subir un video subiendo a Heroic. Que a mí no se me va a hacer tan difícil subir.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr.
Desde
Riddler.
que llegue Heroic, dejo de jugar Free Fire.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course.
That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I
Tony
think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
No he tenido el placer de subir este Walking Dead todavía. Pero es que parece que este juego va para largo y no quiero estar haciendo un toyo y tal. Que yo subía, a ver. Me mantenía subiendo un directo de un solo juego y cuando lo terminara empezaba con el otro. Y si esta vez así que con el problema de que no se puede descargar el pack de idiomas, voy a subir The Walking Dead.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Yo me imagino que esa caja explote. ¡Haga po! Claro.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Oh, I'm somewhere.
Sadly, no.
Let's go. You decide if you ever gonna let me know. Suicide if you ever try to let go. Es que parece que esa vaina tiene algo malo adentro. Pero nada, vamos a
reproducir. It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Y yo no subo video bien editado porque no tengo un ordenador, solamente por eso. Porque en el teléfono no puedo hacer gran cosa. Lo que yo hago es hacer meto un par de cortes ahí, meto música aquí allá y listo, ya. Ahí está el video, se sube.
Besides, he can still see, so it's probably not that.
Sí, y un par de cámaras rápidas, pero no me diga ahí.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Me gustaría subir un video reaccionando a videos de gente que juega Fortnite,
Look at these strange grooves.
De risa, de chistes, de todo. Pero eso va a ser cuando llegue a los 50,000 suscriptores, de ahí para adelante. No puedo hacerlo antes.
Never forget.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Este juego como que se va a hacer muy largo. Espérate un momento. Sensibilidad. No. Audio, gameplay. Qué bien, no me deja cambiar la sensibilidad porque yo que ya siento esta vaina muy lenta.
Lucius's latest model never ceases to impress.
Bueno, yo no sé qué diablo eso es lo que está ahí, pero bueno. Seguimos la ruta. Me imagino que será para acá ya.
Oh, that's the stuff. That's still the stuff.
O sea, ahí prácticamente dijo que le gusta cómo suena el motor. ¿Qué coño es lo que uno tiene que hacer ahora?
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
Si tú quieres, sígueme en Instagram y por ahí tú me tiras y por ahí hablamos porque tú sabes, no puedo dar el número.
It's like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
A ver cómo que yo me llamo en Instagram, que se me olvidó.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it.
Ok, me llamo Brian_Vázquez1.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask
Ese es mi Instagram, Brian_Vázquez1.
Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany?
Como
Really?
Your
daughter, working alongside you.
Martínez de la Rosa.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Oh, shit.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Ok, está bien, yo. Que duerma bien y no coja nada de suelo, que eso hace daño.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear, Virginia. That's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Gracias, Joan.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Que pases buena noche.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Está bien. Creo que mañana lo haré más temprano para que veas mayor tiempo posible directo.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned.
Would you look at that? A micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Thanks, Tiffany. I love it.
Huh. There's something different about you.
Bruce,
there is.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Pero no puedo fingir.
You look...
Por favor, no estoy.
Oh, please, just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? This is just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
But why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so... advanced?
Advanced. Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway. Have fun scratching your heads.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold. Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help. If we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all. We don't have to talk about this right now. We have enough on our plates at the moment.
Oh, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
Sorry, but we need to borrow Mr. Wayne for a little bit. We'll give him back when we're done. Promise. Now, if you'll excuse us. Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last.
Yeah, so am I.
They say children who suffer trauma spend their whole lives trying to make up for the loss. You're only, what, 32? And look at all you've accomplished. You've lived a pretty exciting life so far, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, it certainly has its moments.
After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about? It's okay. You don't have to talk about it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help you.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
He was a good man. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Tiffany.
still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just normal corporate R&D stuff.
An explosion that size. In my dad's lab, maybe, but not in his office. I know a cover story when I hear one. And I am not that same gullible little girl who believed your ghost stories when I was 6. Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting. See, I thought it might make you feel better.
You do realize you don't give these at funerals, right?
Of course you don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Just keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so.
Bueno, señores, yo voy a
Cross my heart.
terminar esto
Of the meds and everything.
hasta que salgan de ahí, porque mira,
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
Matthew tells us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh. Shh. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, though I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hold.
His hold? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the Maniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets dragged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
Well, he certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, She doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
God damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Se parece que se metió una droga fuerte.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
No, por los oídos le digo.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Bueno, señores, hasta aquí. Seguimos esto mañana o otro día. Recuerden seguirme en Instagram, aunque no me está viendo nadie, pero el que me está viendo, si quieren pueden seguir en Instagram, o sea mi código THEBRIANGAMER16 en la tienda de Fortnite. Y nada, hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.